it is time for What's Happening Wednesday, where we talk about what's happening on Sunday on Wednesday. And this is my second week of doing this, so maybe it's gonna stick. We'll see. I did have every intention of filming today's What's Happening Wednesday at the Family Center, where the Open Door lives in Dillsburg, with our pretty doors in the background. But friends, the baby is sleeping so good right now. Couldn't disrupt it. You understand. Last week we started this new series called Open, where we are talking all about the ways that God opens up certain aspects of our lives, the ways that God opens our eyes, the ways that God opens our minds, our hands, and our heart. And so last week we talked about the story in the Old Testament where the prophet Elisha and his servants see this army coming to hurt them, and the servant is afraid and sees fear, but Elisha's eyes are open to see an opportunity for his faith to kick in, to trust in God in that moment. And so he encourages his servant to open his eyes, and he prays, God, open his eyes. And that's the takeaway for us too, is that God is the one that opens our eyes. And so God opens the servant's eyes, and the servant sees that there is more with them than there are coming towards them, that God is surrounding them. God's presence goes before them and behind them, and his eyes are open to that. And we need to look up just like the servant did. So this week, this coming Sunday, October, we are going to talk about the ways that God opens our minds. And what I mean by that is just the ways that God enables us and equips us through the power of the Holy Spirit to have understanding, to have empathy, to have compassion, to have new knowledge and learn new things about God. And we're going to talk about how we can implement that into our everyday life, into our everyday walk with the Lord. So we're going to dive in. We're going to talk a lot about the passage in John chapter 13 where Jesus washes the feet of his disciples, and just the ultimate act of humility, of humbleness before the ones that he loves. And we're going to talk about what that has to do with God opening our minds. And we're also going to look at Micah 6:8. And I'm going to read it for you real quick on this Wednesday check-in. And it is just an encouragement for you and I for what God expects of us. And it's really not all that mysterious. It's pretty straightforward. Here's what it says. It says, God has shown you what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. And that word humbly is really important. That's sort of what we're going to focus on, because that goes hand in hand with having an open mind and faith, with having our minds opened by God. We need to be humble. We need to have humility. So we're going to talk about that. And so I'm really looking forward to this Sunday, the time we're going to have together at 10:30. We're going to premiere right on our Facebook page, the Open Door at Calvary, our Sunday morning worship service. So tune in with us at 10:30. We'll be with you in the comments. Or you can check us out anytime after 10:30, after it's launched. Or our YouTube page also has our services, and everything can be found as well at opendoordillsburg.com, including our children's ministry videos. So this week, as we prepare for Sunday, as we look towards it, just be encouraged to know that Jesus is always pursuing your heart, is always trying to open your mind and your eyes, as long as you're willing to let Jesus work in your life. On that note of Jesus working in our life, this Sunday is the first Sunday in October, which means it's Communion Sunday. So already a little heads up, if you want to take communion, just maybe have those elements, whatever you're going to use in your house, something to drink like a glass of water or juice, and a small something to eat like a cracker or a piece of bread. Have those ready before 10:30, because they'll come in handy. Oh, that's my cue. Baby's waking up right on schedule. All right, friends, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. You are loved. We look so forward to worshiping with you in a couple of days, Sunday morning, right here virtually.